It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance, and we're joined by Robert Hidalgo. He is a trustee with the Mount San Antonio Community College District. Mount SAC, we know it well. And I want to speak with you first about running for that district. It had been that trustees would run district-wide, but like many bodies, you're now having to run by district. A smaller consolidated district. You were one of the first to run in districts. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, it's I think partly because of the Voting Rights Act.
Right.
You know, there was a lot of changes in municipal government and as well as K-12 and community colleges. And given the vast size and district of Mount SAC, the board had
Which covers, by the way, huge swaths of the San Gabriel Valley.
Yes, pretty much from the 605 all the way past the 57 freeway. So there was an opportunity that I saw there. They went from a 5-member to a 7-member board. Geographically, it made sense. It covers West Covina now, one of the new districts. And then they also went from, obviously at-large district-based election. So there was an opportunity there for me to go from the K-12 board. I was on the Roland Unified School Board for 8 years, and then I made the jump to Mount SAC.
But you also are an assistant principal at a high school. So I want to get a sense from you, how does your day job as an assistant principal, how does your prior elected job with Rolling, how does it inform your work on the Mount SAC board?
Yeah, I think it was a great preparation to be on the Mount SAC board, having that perspective, the K-12 perspective, with students and going through the process and them applying. And so I actually run into a lot of my students at Mount SAC, and they say, "Hey, Mr. Hidalgo, nice to see you." So it's a great opportunity, and I get to follow many of the students into the community college. So it's an interesting.
And I want to talk about community college. I've said this before. When I was younger, community college was really a place of second chances. I don't feel like it's that way anymore. For some it is, but there are plenty of students who go to community college for a variety of reasons, some financial, some they want smaller class sizes, but they can transfer to a very fine institution, get that BA and be just fine.
Correct.
So how has that changed the face, the mission, the focus of community colleges?
Yeah, community colleges have really become a lot of different things now, especially with the career tech movement and the STEM movement. And even recently, community colleges have been offering bachelor's degrees.
And I want to talk about that.
Yeah, so the face of a community college before, it used to be, you had 2 requirements, that you're breathing and that you're 18. But that's kind of changed now.
Now you don't have to be 18. You've got high school kids probably from your high school that are taking community college classes.
Yeah, so now with dual enrollment and concurrent enrollment, we're seeing a lot more students wanting to get ahead while they're in high school, but also a lot of students coming back.
And let's talk about the bachelor's programs, because as we know, State Senator Marty Block passed SB 850, or he was the author of it. It allows 15 institutions to offer BAs in California. Mount SAC, not one of the pilot institutions, but the program is off and running. I think a couple in this region, West LA, there's one, Cypress I think may have one. Are you looking towards adopting one?
Yeah, so that's something that we're still in the process of looking at. We didn't put in for the first round. We wanted to kind of fill it out a little bit, see how it looked. But we do offer, and it's a little restrictive. You can't compete with a Cal Poly or with other. That's an interesting
conversation.
Yeah, Cal State Fullerton.
No duplication.
Correct. So, but we have partnered with many different universities. University of Laverne, we've partnered with, and they offer business administration courses on our campus. Recently, Mount St. Mary's has come on, and they're offering now a BSN, because our nursing program. Yeah, our nursing program is.
We need nurses.
Yeah, very prestigious, and so now they're able to go from an RN to a BSN, which the health industry now is basically requiring bachelor's degrees for nurses now.
Okay, so you'll come back?
I will definitely come back.
His name is Robert Hidalgo. He is a trustee with the Mount San Antonio Community College District. My name is Brad Pomerance. It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.